Check.
I was right.
Check.
I tell the kid
Check.
that he can't get out of it. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pinned. Get out of there.
Hold on. Put pressure on the pinned piece.
There's one race in my mind, and that's the human race. There's no such thing as any.
What about the extraterrestrial race?
Oh, there's a.
We have to be nice to them too.
That's the one I'm engaged with right now.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am extraterrestrial Master Cheese.
And I am John, his opponent.
This man could never be my opponent. It's impossible.
Probably right about that.
It's impossible for this man to oppose me.
He's probably 9 times better than me.
That's irrelevant.
But I love him anyway.
That's irrelevant. Johnny, hold my hands and tell the cameras. There are no winners and losers at this table.
There are only 2 people engaged in a learning experience.
Only 2 people engaged in a learning experience.
And at the end, one of them gets checkmated.
But the one who is checkmated is the one that has provided the checkmate.
Yes, and there are no losers. Because when you lose, you win
losers.
too.
You see,
you learn in the interim.
Now, I have come from a different planet because we've seen from our planet that the people of Earth are hurting and they need more love. They need more light. Now, in our planet, chess is imbued in our DNA. It's part of our genetics. Down here on Earth, it has to be a game. Johnny O'Leary gives this gift to so many people, and I strive so deeply to be as wonderfully beautiful as this man is. So now we are to engage in a learning experience together.
And I want to thank Cheese, and I think what he says is pretty accurate, and I love the kids and the young adults, and we have fun here. And that's why there's no losers.
All right, there's never any losers here at Extraterrestrial Chess. Let's go. Do you feel the intensity? Do you feel the mind growing? Do you feel the passion, people? Because if you don't, we don't even want you to watch. Oh. There you go, baby. All right. Me and Johnny have been friends since the first day we met.
And we'll be friends to the last.
Till the last day. One day I forgot to give him a hug. He asked me, can I tell him the story?
Sure.
One day I forgot to give him a hug when I saw him. So he let me take his queen.
Oh God, and Johnny blundered.
I forgot to give him a hug. And 2 days later he came up to me and Two days.
No. It's his move.
It's
he's
my move.
pierced down at the board. I tell the kids.
It's my move. Check.
I was right.
Check.
I tell the kid
Check.
that he can't get out of it.
Check. All right.
He can't get out of it.
See what happened? I started thinking about our story.
What story?
This is the story of the day that I came into the park and I forgot to give Johnny his hug. And he approached me. He approached me 2 days later and said, "Cheese, are you mad at me?"
I was under the impression that you were mad at me.
He was under the impression I was mad at him because I forgot to give him a hug. So every day ever since then, whenever I come into the park, I make sure he gets hugged first because Johnny means the world to us. There's a lot of different characters here at Washington Square Park with a lot of different motives.
Yeah.
Lots of different motives.
And I don't like a lot of them motives. I do like you. You're a good man.
I will say. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on to your seats. No need to compete. I will say.
Let's go over here.
Many people forget about the real motivations for being out in this park. They do.
They do.
They get lost in competition. They forget that we are using chess pieces to carry higher levels of love and light to all of humanity.
Thank you. And the social aspect of this game gives birth to our ability to meet people from all over the world. And when we do, we're able to decipher what kind of person they are. And we meet a lot of really good people that nourishes our soul while we sit here every day. And there are no losers because you have fun in the interim. Okay, so I go, get out of there.
It's why I never went into corporate America. Right? Because
that was a blunder for not getting the...
If you can make a couple bucks doing this, you actually get to give something good back to the world. You actually
have to.
You get to give something good back to the world.
It's in giving that you receive, and I'd rather be a giver
Yes.
than a receiver, because
Yes.
it is in giving that you receive. And there's no question about it.
None.
And I'll tell you the truth, the Lord is my Savior. He orders my steps every day. You might not know that because you don't know me too well. But sit down with me once in a while and you'll discover that inside of me is the fruit that bears this man. And I sit here day. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pinned. Get out of there.
Hold on. Put pressure on the pinned piece.
It's bad pressure. And looks like very bad pressure. And I have no alternative.
It's all right.
It's squeezed into nothingness. Oh, like that's the perfect example of crushing him into his last destination.
Oh,
These are the
joy.
theatrics I utilize when I play with the kids. It gives them a better understanding of the nature
It's
of
tremendous.
the game. The words are the game, and that's why I transfer them deliberately as I speak to people. I'm the weakest player probably in this park, but I'm good at transferring information that's basic and knowledgeable for the children with little minds who don't know anything. I'm effective at that, giving them the fundamentals to which they can start their career in chess. Learn every day. I can't get out of this.
You know,
geez.
you know what the trick is. Now watch this. This would be a stalemate.
Okay.
So remember this pattern. This
I
would
will.
be a stalemate if you didn't have these pawns.
If I didn't have the
If you didn't have the pawns, you'd have a stalemate right now.
because I can move a piece other than the king and I'm not in check. That's
Right,
why
right.
it's not a stalemate.
It's not a stalemate, right?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, absolutely. But this pattern is something that people you really want to recognize if you're looking for a draw. When the king's in the corner by a protective rook like this,
Yeah.
it's a stalemate. Just memorize that pattern.
Okay, unless the pawns
Or any other piece, obviously, is on the board.
Okay.
But this is a good pattern to memorize.
to remember. And now that pattern there, I'll definitely remember that. I'll remember that pattern.
All right, Johnny. In the spirit of our game, I offer you a draw.
Thank you, man. I'll take it.
All right,
Draw.
Johnny. If you were
Hey,
any
thanks,
better,
buddy.
they would make you illegal in 3 different planets.
You're right about what you said before. Like, I'm moved to come here every day because I know there's certain people that are going to be here. You are one of them. And unbeknownst to you, you are definitely one of the people who encourage my feet to move forward, to even come here. Because otherwise, if there weren't people like you and maybe the guy Marty, I like him. He's a
Marty's
gentleman.
wonderful. New York
And
style chess.
And I like the guy with the black hat on there too.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
pretty
He's a
cool.
nice guy.
And other than that, I have to think about coming here because of the adversity and the jealousy people exhibit.
But remember something. Do you remember the poem by Mother Teresa? She said, "What takes you years to build, they could tear down in a day. Build anyway. In your life, you'll make many fake friends and make many real enemies. Make friends anyway."
God bless you.
Everything you love could be mocked. Love anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like because of the love that's shared, we keep the flowers in bloom. I really believe that. I feel like 3 loving souls could overwhelm the hatred of an entire city.
There is no question about it.
And that's yeah, I mean, I would endure, just honestly, I would endure if you didn't come here, but knowing that I get to hug you every day makes me
Yeah.
want to cry.
God bless you.
I love you, Johnny.
Thank you. Thank you
All right.
so much.
You're amazing.
Your kid is-
Extraterrestrial chess people, we have missions
Thank
to
you
complete.
so much,
Extraterrestrial
Ortiz.
chess. All right, people, we are back with Johnny Chess at Extraterrestrial Chess. We were discussing the fact with him that I'm an alien, and then he lit himself a nice joint so that he could get as high as we are on my planet. We're going to have our game. Why are we going to have our game, Johnny?
We're gonna have our game because you're the best that ever did it.
Oh my
And
God, you're so nice.
I possess the ability to challenge those that are up there on the high echelons, included and not limited to that most recent match that I had with Anna Cramling and her mother, who both of which crushed me. And by the way, I welcome them back at their earliest convenience, because I've been practicing.
Woo! All right, Johnny, should we start the game off with a
We
hug?
should start the game off with a hug and a congratulations.
Come here.
And let's see what happens.
All right,
here.
Johnny, yes,
I mean,
Papa.
no, but just to, I gotta tell you,
Tell me. Did you just throw your whole joint out?
I'm in my 60s.
All right.
Be easy on me, because my heart ain't as good as yours. So take it easy on me. All right, you
all
ready,
right.
buddy?
Begin. Look at this man. He's all nervous. You know how many grandmasters have played these moves, Johnny?
You know how many people walk through this park and recognize this man?
This is
Well,
getting.
and it's not because of my strength necessarily, as it is my ability to engage
To be a
with
beautiful,
people from
to
all
be a
over the world.
beautiful human
To
being.
treat everybody
To be-
equal, because there's one race in my mind, and that's the human race. There's no such thing as any.
What about the extraterrestrial race?
Oh, there's a.
We have to be nice to them
and
too.
that's the one I'm engaged with right now. That held my interest and prompted my ability to come over here, as I am indeed a challenging individual.
All right, let's get that off the board for you,
Yeah,
Johnny.
let's get that off the board. We don't have much to worry about
Where did
here.
your life philosophy come from, Johnny?
I'll tell you what. My life's philosophy?
Yes, how did you become so beautiful?
I think adversity gave birth to strength. Tough
Yes.
times in the past was what made me who I am today.
What do you think about the idea that there's no good that's so good that it doesn't contain a drop of evil, and no evil so evil it doesn't contain a drop of good?
I never really pondered my thoughts on it too much, but I'll tell you, if I do, I think I'd make something of it.
Let's go. I love when you make my horsies hop.
Hoppity, hoppity, hoppity! Get out!
Come in. The horsey's in
Oh,
the
that's not
stable.
good.
The horsey's in the stable.
I didn't see it.
But did you feel it?
I felt it. It was
felt
a failure to observe. Oh, you're too strong. Here is a death threat. You're a violent player.
Rawr!
Violence.
They used, in my past chess life, they used to call me he who runs with apes. You have a tactic, Johnny. You have a tactic.
I have a tactic.
You have a tactic. You could win a pawn. I have to pee.
Oh, you have to pee.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you have to move faster. I can hold it because I'm a big boy.
I could win a pawn.
You could win a pawn.
Well, if I don't choose to win the pawn and do something else, that's not bad, right?
I'll still be your friend.
Well, then I'm going to do this instead of the pawn.
You want me to show you the move?
Yeah.
Don't take it back.
Okay.
I'll mess with the analysis. It was knight takes pawn, and then when I take rook takes knight. But that move was good too. I'm gonna run back here.
Is
now.
that move you just described still available?
No, well, it would be still available. I'll tell you what. You asked me to be easy on you, right?
No. I
No.
want to just play.
All right. So see, right now, look.
Okay, if you want
see,
to change the move, you can, and I'll
Yeah.
just do it I'll change it on the analysis.
you want to go back and
Okay.
do the move? You want to go back and do the move?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Knight takes pawn. Hit the clock. Hit the clock. Hit the clock. Now I take the knight. Yeah, John. All right, now.
That was a good move had I seen it. But it's not legitimate because I'm the one who didn't see it.
Johnny, there are no winners and losers here.
Yeah,
We are here.
always get back
we are
to that.
engaged in a learning experience.
Yeah, you're right about that. No, it's true. You're right about it.
All right.
I like this square here. I think.
That's a very good square.
Yeah. The violence lurks in the distance. Yeah, let's come here.
Johnny's coming with the thunder. Johnny is coming with the
You
thunder.
watch my thing too.
You know what? Now, Johnny,
Are we on film?
I'm gonna give you.
Well, I gotta tell you, I never suspected to even last this long. Here comes the forkster. Oh, this is not good, Johnny.
I offer you a draw.
You offer me a draw?
I offer you a draw.
like Johnny still wants to make moves.
He does. He wants to play.
Let him play.
I'm gonna let him play. What's your name, bro? I'm Cheese. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, bro. Look at that smile. I think we're gonna rename him Johnny the Precious.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Just 1 minute.
What's wrong?
Two for one. Is it worthy? Is it worthy? That's all I could do at the moment.
In the spirit of ET Chess, because there are no winners and losers here,
Here it comes.
I offer you yet another draw.
You did it, Papa.
You're the best, Johnny. You're the best. Game of chess, step on up. It's cheaper than a gourmet coffee cup.